Sure didn't expect to see a UFO while in town. Can't forget about the abduction part of the rumors, though. Might be something serious here. Maybe I'll keep an eye to the sky, just in case. Okay, so that's done. Okay, it's this NPC right here. Huh. Oh man, I'm going back to Osaka tomorrow. If we lose today, I don't know when we're gonna. Excuse me, I don't know where we're gonna dig up the time capsule. Yeah, we gotta do it today. Are these guys graduates of the school or something? They said something about a time capsule. Too bad it sounds like they're. Excuse me. Too bad it sounds like they forgot where the damn thing is buried. Now, what to do? Do I help them out? Well, I'm already here. Okay, this is my chance to show how the great. Excuse me. Try that again. Okay, this is my chance to show how great the Yagami Detective Agency and Yokohama 99 are. Excuse me. You guys have a problem finding something? Or having a problem finding something? Who are you? I'm Takayuki Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency. A detective? Yes. Normally I work around Kamurocho, but recently I've been helping out Yokohama 99, which is my friend's agency. Currently I'm an advisor to the Mystery Research Club at the school. Oh, so you're with the school? Yes, and I think I can help you. If you'd like, you could tell me what's causing you so much trouble. I'll need a fee since you'll be availing yourself of my office's service, but it would just be a nominal courtesy fee. A professional detective, huh? Well, we do need someone who's good at finding lost things. Wanna have him do it? Yeah, I'm good with that. You're hired, Yagami-san. My name's Ogikubo. I'm Hanamizuki. And I'm Yagamo. All three of us are graduates of the school, and we met up today for the first time in a long while. We're all here to dig up the time capsule we buried here many years ago. God, try that one more time. We are all here to dig up the time capsule we buried here many years ago. But all our memories are a bit hazy. God, let me try that again. But all our memories are a bit hazy. We can't remember where we buried it. Do you at least remember anything that could... God, trying to read faster. Do you at least remember anything that could be a clue? Well... There's another reason it's hazy. Well, yeah. There is. We drank a ton the day we celebrated our graduation. Yep. Excuse me. Yep, we were acting pretty damn young and reckless. We were really wasted. They were drinking. They were obviously underage at the time. Okay, well, is there anything you can remember? Or, excuse me, well, is there anything you remember? Like a marker or something? Well, we do have some notes from back then. Okay, the giant's wheel, lording over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps south from the roots, 2 more steps east, and there a treasure rests. Is this some kind of code? Yes, it's based on a code from a game that was popular at the time. Memo of the code. I see. So what sort of meaning does it have? Well, we don't have a clue now. I remember in the game, there was this giant statue with a wheel, but there's nothing like that at this school, is there? So maybe you chose something here as the wheel? At the very least, I'll try to use this code message to start off the investigation. Could I borrow that shovel? Excuse me, let me try that again. Could I borrow that shovel, Hanamizuki-san? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Now, what meaning could this coded message possibly have? I guess you can lord over something by glaring at it. Something that's similar to a giant's wheel is glaring at a tree with the most branches. Guess I'll search for anything that might fit that. Okay. There's a tree right here. Great. Let's see, I guess I could just look at the memo. Is that a Ferris wheel? Maybe that's the giant's wheel. If so, the giant's wheel that lords over might be referring to a tree around here. Okay, around here. The tree with the most branches must be this tree. It fits the description. Oh, I think I'm starting to understand the coded message. The giant's wheel that lords over the tree with the most branches. So that'd be this tree. Okay. Starting from in front of this tree, 3 steps to the south, then 2 steps to the east. That's where the time capsule should be. Oh, shovel. Huh, a shovel. Well, I think it's gotta be pretty close to this spot. Let's do some digging. It's not here after all. Maybe I'm only a little off. I should try digging in a spot nearby. Oh, hey. Looks like I was right. I should let those guys know. But I am a little curious. That shovel, did someone use it pretty recently? I wonder if that means someone else was already digging around here. Okay, well, I guess I'm done with this one. Gotta wonder where that other quest is. I found your time capsule. What? That's amazing, Mr. Detective. That giant's wheel turned out to be the Ferris wheel you could see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling that thing the giant's wheel. Wait, but isn't this different? I think it's the same color, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole, see? You're right, it doesn't. What are you guys talking about? Our time capsule was lockable, and it had a keyhole, because we didn't want it to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. But this was in the, but this was in the location that the code led me to. That's weird. Why would that be? Well, the only thing that I can think of is... well, there wasn't the shovel right there. Maybe someone else took it? There was a disturbed earth next to where this capsule was buried. So it looked like someone had, so it looked like someone had been digging there. What are you saying? It's possible that your time capsule was taken by mistake. Meaning, another person who buried their capsule nearby mistakenly took yours. What? That's what you think? Yes. Based on what I saw at the scene, that's my hypothesis. The other person dug up your capsule, which does have a keyhole, but it's been so long, but it's been so long this person didn't remember his capsule didn't have one. I'm sure if you ever got, I'm sure if you ever got a look inside, you would realize it wasn't his, but obviously he can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? That actually does sound possible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Whatever the case, it certainly seems like your time capsule was taken by a third party. So the only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, if we take a look inside this time capsule we have here, wouldn't we get an idea of who has ours? Good point. Well, I hope he doesn't mind. A track athlete number, a stuffed bear, and there's a comb here. So maybe it's not a guy after all. It's a girl. Anything that might narrow it down further than that? Or, anything... try that again. Anything that might narrow it down further than that? Hey, look at this. It's a letter, and there's a name on it. Saya Goto. This is Goto-san's. Whoa, no way. You know her? Yes, she was one of our classmates. We all adored her. Ogi Kubo, did you have a crush on Goto-san? Well, yeah.
I've always admired the air freshener. It brings a special vibe to the room.
Jeez. Freaking fun. You wanted to confess to her on the day of graduation, and you ended up checking it out and not doing it, remember? Ugh. I want to see what it says. Let me see. Is that like the confession letter or something? Hey, don't just read someone else's letter. Yeah, not a good idea. Oh, shut it. That shoved him. Oh. What? Hold on, no way. Seriously, what's in this letter? It's not great to invade her privacy by reading her letter, but now I'm curious. Hold on, is this truly necessary to the investigation? No way. Why is this kind of letter inside Goto-san's capsule? Okay, I guess this is necessary to complete the job. Here we go. What's written there exactly? Well, you see, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. What? Really? Well, what's it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Instead, I'll hide my feelings inside this time capsule. I hope that by the time I open this again, my love will be fulfilled. Wow, so there was someone she really, really liked. Who was it? Did she give a name? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is... Yuta Okikubo. It was you. Oh, what? Seriously? Hold up, you're joking, right? Let me see. It's true. Wow, that's an interesting coincidence, huh? Didn't you also want to confess on graduation day, but didn't, Ogikobo-san? Yes, but I never thought Goto-san could possibly feel the same way. Hey, Ogikubo, I just remembered. Didn't you put a love letter in Hard Time Capsule too? Wow. You never managed to give it to her. So she's probably reading his love letter, maybe? Wait, so that means both of you buried your secret feelings inside of time capsules. And then not only did you bury them near each other, but the first person to come back and dig up, but the first person to come back and dig one up took the wrong one. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. This is just a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
We gotta say it. This is destiny, come on, Ogikubo. It can't just be a coincidence. But really, destiny? Anyway, what we need to do now is trade capsules with Goto-san. But how do you find her? That's the problem. Well, I mean, we're lucky forgetting this is kind of like based in reality in a sense. Well, current time, right? You would think social media and stuff like that. Let's see, get in touch with old friends. What about a yearbook? Or where do they live? Well, maybe go with this one. Get in touch with old friends. How about contacting an old classmate and seeing if you can get connected that way? I don't know anyone else. I don't know anyone else's contact info besides these guys. I lost touch with most people after. I lost touch with most people after graduation. Same for me. What about you, Ogikubo?
Yeah.
Same. The only people I kept in touch were with you guys. Or let me try that again. Same. The only people I kept in touch with were you guys. I see. Well, then, if it's not that, it can't be yearbook, right? Could you do that with yearbooks? What about a yearbook? Would you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes those old yearbooks would list addresses. Oh, I lost mine. Me too. When I moved. I still have mine, but it's at the but it's at the boarding house in Osaka. No time to get it. Maybe you can contact the school office and see if they have the yearbook from then.
Yeah.
No, that won't work. I've asked them that question before, because at one point I went to look at it. They don't keep the yearbooks. I see. Then, I guess it would be hard to find a lead from a yearbook. In that case, well, the last option. Where do they live? Do you have any idea where she lives? I don't know her current address, but if I recall, at the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Ijincho. Oh yeah, I think she was the daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. The daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown? That could be a lot of people, but at least it's a clue. Oh, excuse me. But at least it's a clue. Is there anything else I could ask them? No. How does she look? Do you at least know what she looks like? It would help if you had a photo. If I could, excuse me, let me try that again. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived in your God, what is up with this wording right here? If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived near Chinatown, that'd probably be enough to find her. Did we ever have a picture of her? I definitely don't have one now. You never got a chance to snap Goto-san, did you? No, let me try it again. You never got a chance to snap Goto-san, did you? But if a picture did exist, it would be in the graduation album. I see. I don't have a picture, but I could draw portraits of how she looked back then, at least. Oh, that's right. You're an art teacher, aren't you? Yeah, that could be helpful. Could you go ahead and draw that for me? No problem. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Oh, it totally is, yeah. I remember. Yup. That's Goto-san. She always had that sort of gentle look. Yeah, you really captured how refined she was. Oh, wow. I can see that. Alright, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, it's time to confess, Okikubo. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. Yeah, this is destiny. Your life could change forever. But Goto-san might be married by now, right? We're all 28 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the case. I've heard through the grapevine that she's not married, and very interested in finding someone. Really? But still. Okikubo, enough's enough. You gotta make a move. You've been carrying around your feelings for Goto-san for 10 years. You talked about it during all the rare times we met up. That's right, Okikubo. You need to get closure for that time in your life and move on. Whatever that might be. Yeah, you're right. You guys, you guys just might be right. Good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. God, try that again. Good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. Okay, well, Yogami-san, my fate is in your hands. Time to hit the Chinatown. Oh, great. Gotta see this through then. Yeah, gotta see this through. Here we go. Somewhere around here. Just by the camp, maybe? Right here. Begin target search. Target search mode. In this mode, you must locate your target based on their characteristics. You won't be able to exit first-person view until the target is located. Find the person who matches the traits displayed on the right. Move the cursor over anyone suspicious, or move the cursor over anyone suspicious, and hold R2 for a closer look. Then press X to examine whether that person is a match. Good. Goto. Big eyes, double eyelids. I need to look at that sketch. Oh, I'm locked in an area. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just this area right here. Her, maybe? Big eyes with double eyelids. Pretty nose. Small nose and thin lips. Mole under the eye. Okay, I guess I got her on the first try. Age wrong. The features match, but she looks like she's in her mid-20s. She's too young. Yeah, but they said they were all 28, so she's like a couple years younger. Or at least 3 years younger. Mid-20s. It's probably somebody else. Or it's probably someone else. Can I help you? Oh, I think I've got the wrong person, but you wouldn't happen to be Goto, would you? Goto? No. Okay. Wrong girl. So someone older. Can't be this woman, right? Nope, she's got the same, features. Okay, Big eyes, double eyelids, pretty nose. Small nose and thin, small under the eye, and I guess maybe the right age? Yep. Okay, so second time's the charm. That girl matches the drawing a little. Oh, excuse me. That girl matches the drawing a little. But then again, compared to the portrait, she's a bit... Her face is much more rounded. She might not be the right person, but I should talk to her. Excuse me. Do you have a minute? Hello, sir. Are you feeling up for some Chinese food? Our restaurant has everything you could want. It's authentic Chinese based on our own family recipes. We like to call ourselves the flavor town of Chinatown. And since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. God, let me try it again. And since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. The guy said Goto-san was a relaxed, kind of a shy woman, didn't they? Maybe this isn't her. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't have to be, excuse me, let me try it again. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't happen to be Saya Goto-san, would you? What? How do you know my name? Have we met? I can't believe I could possibly forget someone as handsome as you, sir. So it is her. Well, here's the thing. Explain this off screen. Wow, so I took the wrong time capsule. I did think it was strange it had a lock. I didn't remember it having one. But I figured it was so long. But I figured it was so long ago I just forgot there was a lock. But now it turns out it was my time capsule. Or it was my capsule. Well, clearly she never managed to get it open. She hasn't seen Ogikubo's letter. To think I mistakenly took one that belonged to Ogikubo-kun and his friends. It must be fate. Anyway, I should contact them. Okay, so that is her. Is that Goto-san?
Hi.
Yep. Excuse me, yep, no mistake. She's certainly gotten rounder. You disappointed, Ogikubo? Yakumo. The feelings I've had for 10 years aren't going to change because of some surface level thing like that. Even now, she looks radiant to me. Alright, that's the spirit. So listen up, here's the plan. We open the time capsule in front of Goto-san, but then, the love letter you couldn't give her 10 years ago is right here. And at that point, your affections which passed each other like ships in the night will finally be God, let me try this again. And at that point, your affections which passed each other like ships in the night will finally be known to each other. With a confession like that, not even Goto-san could resist the tug of destiny's heartstrings. Okay, Ogikubo, go for it. Okay. Goto-san. Huh? It's been a long time. I'm Ogikubo. We went to Seirio together. Oh, Ogikubo-kun. It's been so long. The detective told me about the time capsule. I'm so sorry. I took the wrong one. Oh no, it's fine. I'm actually glad this little mix-up made us cross paths again, Goto-san. What a coincidence, huh? Totally. We need to thank the time capsule. Looks like it's going good. This might be it. Here you are. This is your time capsule, Ogikubo-kun. Sorry again. It's okay. Here's yours. Thank you. By the way, did you happen to look inside? Oh, I'm sorry. We did. We need to learn who it belonged to. And, we read that letter too. Oh, so you saw. Oh, wow. That's so embarrassing. I guess is he gonna open his time capsule and just show her his love letter? Goto-san, actually, there's something I want you to see too. What is it? Finally. Good luck, Ogikubo. It's something important I buried in my time capsule. Inside of it? Excuse me. Try that again. Inside of it? What's inside, Ogikubo-san? Well, it's... Oh. And there's the, the confirmation that she's married. Mommy. Kota, didn't I tell you not to use the front? I've just got a kid. Huh? Mom? Uh-oh. Does that mean she's married with a kid? Excuse me, it's... Can we try it again? Koto-san, is that your son? He's so mischievous. He's a handful, but yes, he's my baby. You've been married? Huh? Oh, you don't know? It was kind of a shotgun wedding. Oh, wow. Poor Ogikubo. Oh, wow. Hey, Hanamizuki, didn't you say Koto-san wasn't married? That was you, right? Well, excuse me, well, it was just gossip after all. If you want to blame someone, blame the rumor mill. You were totally wrong, though. Anyway, you said you wanted to show me something inside the time capsule? What was it? Oh, that was... poor guy. Just bittersweet memories that need to be left in the past. Huh? I'm so curious now. Like, still sure regardless. I mean, you saw hers. Looks like that was the... excuse me. Let me try that again. Looks like that was the dying gasp of my teenage dreams. Look at it this way, Ogikubo. Your youth might have ended, but your life has just begun. Oh, because he could move on from it, right? Huh? My life? Hell yeah. Now you can finally move on and find real love. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Ever since I didn't confess at the graduation ceremony, it's been like a weight in the back of my mind. I think it's about time I started moving forward. Now you're talking, Ogikubo-san. Yeah, excellent. You can finally get with a lady and be rid of the stain of virginity. God, let me try it again. Yeah, excellent. You can finally get with a lady and be rid of the stain of virginity. It's not like I stayed a virgin for her. Well, what are we Well, what are we waiting for? Let's march Ogikubo to the nearest brothel and help him become a real man. Yeah, no better way to commemorate rejection than with a proper ejection. You idiots. I've been a virgin my whole life. I'm not going to just hand it over to a stranger, even if she is a professional besides. Right now I could use a drink. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's go get trashed. You and Yagami-san? You want to hit up every bar in Chinatown with us to cheer up Ogikubo here? Huh? Me? Of course. You're the whole reason Ogikubo's dream went down in flames. Yeah, Yagami-san. Drinks will be on us, so come on. Huh. Sure. I'll take you up on that. Oh well. Guess the guy didn't get exactly what he wanted. Still got closure. Well, I think I'm gonna stop right here for now and continue another time as usual. Alright then.
Later.
And I'm back with some more Lost Judgments, so let's continue then. Oh, there you go. What? No way. Don't tell me that thing actually walks around. No. I just really need to get more sleep. It looked like it went upstairs. Maybe I'll poke around up there, just to be sure I'm not crazy. It only makes sense that, I was about to say, because it was near the basement area. But no, it's not in the basement area. But it is after school hours. Huh? I can hear something nearby. Maybe the noise amp can, excuse me, try that again. Maybe the noise amp can pinpoint where they are. Noise amp. Let's see. It's, there's someone there. That's not it. But you see someone laying their head down. You should know that it's already after school and you should be heading home. Oh, there you are. Man dressed like a fleshy titan. Hey, what are you doing here? Ran off. What the? Holy shit. It's real. Okay, you're not getting away. Here we go. Chasing after someone dressed like a body model. Those parkour skills are coming in handy.
今度は腎臓この際どっちでもいいや早く捕まえないと
Look at me. Soccer ball is right there. Left, left, left. Get the bucket. Go right. See what right. Jeez. We're reaching the end. There you go.
もう諦めろって おい
Hey, just what the hell are you? Ah, damn it. What? Now that I've gotten, excuse me, now that I've gotten a closer look, this kid's just painted himself. At least he's got pants on. Hey, are you a student here?
なあ
What are you doing, man? This some kind of prank? Ugh, crap. Nope. Just sitting down talking. Cribbing test answers. Gotta say, you've cooked up the most complicated strategy for cheating I've ever seen. I know. I'm Tero Naito, a second year here. I've been falling behind this year, to the point that my teacher told me if I flunk another test, I'm gonna get held back. I don't care how stupid I look doing it. I just need a passing grade. I'm sorry. I mean, good for you for not caring about appearances, but I imagine with the amount of time it took, excuse me, I imagine with the amount of time it took you to get done up like that, you could have just studied, you know? Look, I need to try that again. But I imagine with the amount of time it took you to get done up like that, you could have just studied, you know? Ugh, I don't even have a good answer to that. But I mean, isn't it way faster just to look at the answers other people write down instead of trying to memorize them all? Yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. What's your grade even, what's your grade even mean in the end if you cheated for it? You know, this kind of thing is grounds for suspension or expulsion, right? Let me try that again. You know, this kind of thing is grounds for suspension or expulsion, right? I mean, seriously, a body model? Just why that, specifically? Oh well, if I got caught cheating, everyone would know, right? But if Mr. Gutsy came to life in class one day, running out of the room would really freak everyone out and keep him away instead of chasing after me. I also made some fake guts to throw at potential pursuers to slow him down, you know, like caltrops. But you already saw that. Decent exit strategy, right? Bold plan, but I suppose he's got a point. In all the chatter posts I saw about the model, nobody ever suspected it was really, nobody ever suspected it was really a student. Kinda surprised such a shrewd kid's phone, Kinda surprised such a shrewd kid's failing so badly. Although I still got caught in the end. So I guess I still got, Although I still got caught in the end, so I guess I still could have had a better plan. You ever end up finding the answer sheet? No. Last time I tried the faculty room, but it was locked, so tonight I started on the classrooms. All that effort dressing up, standing still, rooting around the desk drawers, and I came up with Jack Squat. The spooky story around school just boils down to this sad clown of a failure in the end. Maybe I could get a job in some, maybe I could get a job in some kind of scientific circus. Think those are actually real? Gotta say, you don't seem very regretful about this. No, I am. I really messed up, I know that. Sorry for putting you through all this trouble, Ikami-san. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah?
You didn't scare me. Oh, alright. So what's next? I know I've made a commotion doing this, so first I'm going to apologize to my teacher. If he's willing to let this slide, then I guess I'll study my hardest and see how well I do on the test. I see. Well, if you plan on owning up to what you did and studying for your test, I guess there's not much left for me to say. Just leave the body painting to the art club, alright? No more posting up in classrooms like that. Yes, of course. Okay, you'd better get home and crack those books. Exams are right around the corner, aren't they? Yes, thank you. Again, I'm really sorry. See you later. Good grief, well, things should simmer down around here. Now, at least a bit. Wait, he's going home still dressed like that? Ah, zombie! He's really the gutsiest kid at Serio. I wonder how his teacher's going to take the news, though. I should talk to him next time I see him around school. If I see him around school. Well, can you recognize him without the paint? Okay, so case closed. Or no, wait. It says speak with him, so that was just part 1. Wiretapping. Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage. Excuse me, did you just say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Yes, that's right. Our company's currently in crisis mode. Turns out confidential information's been leaking to our competitor. Did you find any bugs? Yeah, actually, we found one by pure accident. And we hired a detective. Then we hire a detective to sweep the building. Not hired. Then we hire a detective to sweep the building, and he finds 5 more. Apparently it's been happening all over Ijincho lately. Everyone's talking about it on chatter. Some corrupt detective willing to do all sorts of shady things. Really now? A corrupt detective's in town, huh? Maybe I should look into this crooked competition. What does the buzz researcher have to say? God, try that again. What does the buzz researcher have to say? I guess I should look it up. Got a keyword. Listening advice. Okay. Buzz researcher. Listening device. Okay, here we go. Speech bubble right up there. Looks like they caught the person who installed those listening devices. So they finally busted the bastard behind the listening devices, eh? Crack date right there. The teacher knew what we said. It's got nothing to do with that, I guess the crack date ones. Apparently they caught the culprit who set up listening devices. Oh, they caught the guy already. I want to check this out. Okay, here. So, this is where they found that wiretapper. Already quite a crowd here. As I've already told you, I'm here to locate them, not plant them. Oh wow, it's Tsukumo. That sounds like... I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretap signals here, so I came to sweep for it. So you're a detective. Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality, but I admit this is Excuse me, but I admit this wasn't for an official case, but more my own curiosity, so. Your curiosity, yeah? That sounds like the likely cover story for a serial bugger like people have been complaining about. And you definitely look the part. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Tsukumo's about to get pinched. Hey, Tsukumo. Ah, what timing, Yagamishi. I could release your backup. This security guard has accused me of plaguing the town with bugs. You know this guy? Yes, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective. Excuse me, he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind to resort to such shady jobs. I'm not so sure I should be trusting you either. Not trustworthy, huh? Quick flash of this should take care of it. The business card. Well, I could also flash the attorney badge. Oh, which one? Well, I could go with the attorney badge. And I go with the business card. This is who I am. As you can see, I'm not a suspicious individual. You're a detective too? Maybe you're the corrupted detective everyone's talking about. No, I'm definitely not corrupt. Right, just like any corrupt detective would say. Damn, that detective's really giving the rest of us a bad rep around here. Not trustworthy, huh? Okay, so I should have flashed the badge, actually. Okay, so, not the card, which, points my occupation, but my other, what is the badge pointing at his other occupation? Maybe, excuse me, my name's Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. If you're going to treat my friend like a criminal without any proof, this badge might have to come into play at some point. Huh? You're a lawyer? Well, if a lawyer's vouching for him, then I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that. Have a nice day. Okay, I should have flashed the badge first. My, well, thank you for your assistance, Yakamishi. Truly, you rescued me in the nick of time. What was all that about anyway? That wasn't the first time I've heard of wiretapping causing a fuss around here. Indeed. Supposedly, there's a detective in Ijincho who's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah? I heard something about a corrupt detective earlier. So he's the wiretapper that security guard was hoping to catch. Presumably so. This individual has performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers and loan sharks in finding their targets, for example. This guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn those clients down. I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective did not sit well with me. Hence, I was driven to the field to investigate. But I just wound up being accused of performing the deed I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do? Maybe try cutting out these sly grins and conspiratorial giggles when you're on the job? But I can't help grinning when dealing with such fascinating subjects. Oh, how about instead, I have you continue the investigation for me. You can use this to track the clandestine signals invented by yours truly. Huh? You want me to do it? Yes, it appears I am destined to bear the cross of the suspicious individual, but you certainly have no worries of that. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, I certainly do. You've got an ace up your sleeve, an attorney's badge you can flash in a pinch. So, that being said, please take this with you. Detector. You said this thing picks up clandestine signals. Precisely. It can detect anything emitting a suspicious signature from up to a few tens of meters away. Bugs, spy cams, and the like. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Perhaps you should look for its source. Alright, behind the building. Got it. I'll give it a try. Yep. Gadgets detector. A detective's antenna, the detector. This gadget allows you to track down the sources of electronic signals. The blinking light indicates the detector's proximity to the signal-emitting device. The indicator will blink green when correctly facing the direction of the source. When the signal grows stronger, move in the When the signal grows stronger, move in that direction to uncover its source. Use it by accessing the detector app from the gadgets. Okay. Let's see. Sit behind the building.
前方に反応
Multiple lights. Here.
ビンゴ
This car is giving off This car is giving off a weird signal.
ほう
Perhaps a bug of some sort's been planted in the car. And I guess here's the corrupt man. Sharp-dressed man. Interested in my car, are you?
あの
Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Agami, a detective. Oh, a real-life detective. I'm Motoya Ogami. I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you're a public... Try it again. Oh, so you're a public prosecutor. To be honest, I've loved mystery since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating, but I never thought I'd actually meet one like this. Huh, is that so? Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? Ah, are you on a case? Is there a mystery here right now? Well, there seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town lately, so I'm looking into the matter. And, for some reason, your car is emitting a rather strange signal. Oh, do you think my car's bugged? That depends. Do you ever have conversations in here that you wouldn't want others to hear? Yes, certainly, discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could that be the reason someone would want could that be the reason someone would want to bug my car?
Right.
It is possible. May I search it for you? By all means. Guess I was wrong about that guy. Teddy bear. The signal's coming from this stuffed animal. It really wasn't the car. God, let me try it again. The signal's coming from the stuffed animal. It really wasn't his car. Ogami-san, I think I found the source of the signal. That's Masuyama-kun's. Oh, his assistant. Huh? Who was that lady? This belongs to my secretary, Masuyama-kun. Oh, crap. Damn it. And she's slowly getting away. Oh, no, Tsukabo-kun caught up to her. You shall pay for your part in this sordid crime. Out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing classes every week. I'm serious. He's taking a stance too. And I'm Makoto Tsukumo, master of the Yagami style, and I shall not hold back, even against a lady as yourself. Yeah, got that face. Well, you know kung fu. Just my luck. He's probably just BSing you. Oh, excellent bluff, Tsukumo. You really got good at that. Your form was perfect. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off, at least. Alright, Masuyama-san, let's hear it. What's the meaning of this, Masuyama-kun? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. What? By whom? Was it that one was it that one defendant's lawyer? Yes, he claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. A detective? Probably the villainous detective who's become the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone, and he didn't video chat with me. What about his voice, or speaking mannerisms, and any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was real quiet, and kept his speaking to a minimum. I do think he's a male, though. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Damn. If only we if we only had some sort of evidence we could use. Did he happen to give you his name? No, but he said he runs the He said he runs the illegal detective agency. Wow, pretty brazen approach. He sure doesn't beat around the bush, does he? Let me try it again. Wow, pretty brazen approach. He sure doesn't beat around the bush, does he? Bribery. Masayama-kun, how could you do this? Once he offered me the 3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me. What am I to do with you? I don't know. Nice work. We even got excuse me. Nice work. We even got compensated for our efforts. That Masayama girl's definitely getting canned, if not jail time on top of it. Well, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. And wow, who would have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he seems busy enough that we'll probably get another crack at him. I agree. I agree. Eugene seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And I believe my handy-dandy detector could serve as the perfect antidote to this plague. Are you suggesting we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? That sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first to help pinpoint where you ought to search. Anything that gives off strong signals, such as wireless bugs and spy cameras, are prone to causing interference. Televisions and phones all suffer from some sort of noise when in the vicinity of covert broadcasting devices. Interesting. So if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance I could track down a bug wherever the posts are appearing. Indeed, there's a very real possibility that there are victims on the other ends of those bugs and spy cameras. I see, makes sense. Okay. I'll give it a try soon. Best of luck. As upstanding detectives, it is our duty to take down this villainous investigator. Completed that one. Guess I got introduced to another side case right there. Phone call.
もしもし。
白崎です。八神さん、今大丈夫ですか？
ああ、こっちもそろそろ電話しようと思ってたとこ。三越柴殺しの材料が集まってきた。ああ、あとそういえば沙織さん、神奈川県警の渡辺刑事って。
ええ、その人なら例の痴漢事件について聞きに来ました。なぜか江原を事情聴取できないのでと頼まれて。
警視庁のせいだってさ。連中としちゃ自分とこの警官が殺人犯と関係してたかもしれないんだ。それを神奈川県警だけの手柄にはさせられないんだって。
なるほど、そういうことでしたか。
沙織さんは次江原と接見する予定は？
こちらの準備が整い次第と思っています。その時は八神さんも同席してもらえますか？
ああ、こっちからもそれを頼もうと思ってたんだ。ただその前に俺も江原のこと調べないとだな。痴漢で捕まった時の状況とか。
でしたらちょうど星野くんが明日また痴漢現場を検証すると言ってます。池袋と新宿駅で一から江原の行動を見直したいと。
へえ、じゃあ俺もそこに行くよ。
わかりました。少しお待ちを。
もしもし、星野です。よかった。八神さんも来てくれるなら心強いです。
ならよかった。そうだ、明日痴漢事件の資料も持ってきてくれる？現場見ながら大体の流れを聞けると助かる。
もちろんです。まずは池袋駅から検証するつもりなので、八神さんも明日そちらへお願いします。
わかった。それじゃ。
Deal with the rest tomorrow. I think it's time to recharge. need to meet up with Hoshino-kun at Ikebukoro station. Probably best to take a taxi. Okay, Ikebukoro station.
八神さん、その看板ですね。事件前、江原はそれにもたれかかっていた感じです。そうそう、そんな感じです。江原はそこに立って痴漢する相手を物色してました。このキャップにサングラスの男が江原です。
That's him deciding who to attack. Damn. Looking at it now, he's pretty suspicious.
江原は結構長い時間このホームにいたんだって。
ねえ、改札を通ったのが事件当日の午前7時43分でした。防犯カメラにも映っていますし、彼の交通系 IC カードにもその入場時刻が記録されています。その後、このホームを1時間くらいうろつきながら女性を目で追ったりしてました。
痴漢相手を探して1時間も。
気持ち悪いですよね。
その江原の映像を撮った防犯カメラはあれか。
そうですね。
Ikebukuro is pretty famous in Tokyo due to the number of people who travel through it. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
そして9時6分、江原はこの被害者女性に目をつけ、新宿駅に向かう電車に乗り込んでいったんです。
ピンクのカーディガンの人、白いスカートの。
そうです。間宮由衣さんという OL でした。6歳になる男の子の母親です。そしてさらに電車内の防犯カメラでも2人の様子が捉えられています。被害者の証言によると、痴漢は最初手の甲でお尻を触っていたようで、それからだんだんスカートの中に手を入れてきたそうです。
胸くそ悪いな。
多分抵抗しなさそうなおとなしい感じの女性を狙ったんでしょうね。頭にきますよ。犯行が起きたこの電車は次の新宿駅までノンストップで6分。被害者はその間怖くて助けを求められなかったそうです。
この映像、俺のスマホにも送っといてくれる？
ねえ。では次は新宿駅に行きましょう。この後向こうで痴漢が捕まる姿は痛快ですよ。まあその人がうちで弁護した被告人なんですけど。